Well,
It's my size.
oh, you're gonna have to get it. I need the views. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. My name is MITUS. We've been in Melbourne. This is part 2 to the Melbourne video. Let's get straight into it. This is my last day in Melbourne and I crammed a lot in because my flight was at about 5:30 PM. So, straight into it. Let's go. Alright. Last day in Melbourne. Gonna go to the outlets. Got the new up there store. And then fly to home. No purchases yet. See how we go.
151st Open Championship at Royal Liverpool. Of course, Cameron Smith won last year, but a 1 under 70 proved more than enough for the 36-year-old American.
pretty bad when like there's nothing to cop. You even going in Saucony, nothing. Joints that I'd already cop now on special, which always happens. But like I even went into the Fume joint, the Fume outlet looking for the Jeff Staple joints. They had nothing. Reebok had like a bunch of DC collabs that were sitting, Street Fighter collabs. They're interesting, but nothing I'd ever wear. Adidas had a bunch of wild shit. Like, I don't know, man, the current Cohen Frost Micro Bounce. Gonna catch an Uber very soon, head back into the city, and then if there's any purchases, mail them back to myself, and go from there, head home. So DFO was cool, but nothing really there I liked. I tried on the Shelf Life 2s, because honestly I haven't even put mine to fit yet. And I just wanted to make sure, because a lot of people been saying that the 2s are fitting a bit big, but I find the 2s fine. I've worn my cool grey 2s now, I've worn my OG Chicago 2s, and definitely going to get the Shelf Life ones to feed because they are so fire. But the DC collabs at Reebok were crazy. All the one-of-one random joints at Adidas, like the Micro Bounce, I used to call them A3s. They used to be called Adidas A3s. Now they're Bounce, Micro Bounce, whatever. Man, like, all those collabs at Adidas just, yeah, I don't know. The white cement Jordan 1s, what's crazy about that is, like, 2 days before, I see an image saying they're at South Wharf, and I just happen to be in Melbourne, right? But I've already got a pair. I really like them. The only reason I ain't worn them is I hate lacing shoes, so we'll get there eventually. But they were $200, so $50 off retail, and they had a full size run. They had plenty of sizes. When I got there on the day, this is 2 days later, they had one size 14, and they said 240 was 250. So obviously at 200 they went pretty quickly. So they're like, yo, rein it back in, let's get some more money. I don't know, but I still feel like with that pair, if you got a little red logo with the little corner panel that says Supreme, all of you go nuts for it. Me personally, I like them anyway. This new spot's crazy. Like, last time I was in Melbourne, I was at the old store, but this new store is crazy. Their store was incredible. How to put that together, the whole thing is like an artwork. It's just, there's nothing coming out at the moment. So, go in the city, see what else is going around, and then make our way back. was a graffiti writer for years, and something that really is dope about Melbourne is they just celebrate street art. You'll always see like at least one person painting or something, and you look deeper for extra details like stickers and shit like that. There's always something crazy. This legendary Space Invader piece. Is that record? It is recording. Just run into Polo in the middle of Melbourne. How did that happen?
Unbelievable. It's 5 million people city, yeah.
Yeah, they made him special. Polo's about to pull out $3 for these.
Oh no, I was gonna want something else.
Yeah, that's insane. The more I think about it, yeah, I'd rather a 94 than an 85. 85's obviously got the history, but 94 you could wear, and like that just looks like butter leather.
Look at the box. Unbelievable, beautiful. I wish they brought them back.
Yeah, I feel like, hey, 20% off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so go for it. What did you tell me one time? Money is to be spent.
They're gonna throw a cruel, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
Boom, boom.
What's out there? Oh, 2015. No, 2013. 1200. It's my size. Should I do it?
I prefer the 15.
Yeah.
Even, I'll tell you what, I went off the Lost and Founds, looking at them again, I'm back on it, but the 15 is ultimate, I think.
15 is the god.
Yeah.
That's the go-to.
I was looking at it, I was like, had them, got them, don't got them, don't want to talk about it.
I thought I was at home.
Yeah, super underrated. I forced my friend to buy them, and I'm like, I'll get them eventually, and then didn't. But I think you can get them under retail on Sneaker Dunk.
If these came in my size, I would have copped them without a doubt.
Well, they come in my size, and they're under retail on Sneaker Dunk, so I'll make sure I take lots of photos for you.
Please. Erika.
Can't believe I missed the obsidians.
Touch the material. That's
the
butter, obsidians. Obsidian ones, butter.
They dropped in my local Foot Locker, and I just didn't go in that week. They sat for a couple of days.
I got them from a retail. Look at, I love the details. I love the materials.
That all comes away, but there's not much behind it from memory. I see.
Yeah, I heard there's a logo, fragment logo here that you can barely see it.
But it's kind of not worth even cutting these ones.
Yeah.
Because the guys on from Houston, they cut it. They cut it all back, and they're like, I wish we kept it this way.
Bin 13.
I'm not a 13 guy.
But these are the bins.
Yeah.
So these come with a tree, with a wooden
shoe tree. Yeah, right.
Yeah, with a shoe tree. And the materials on these are unbelievable. The suede, the leathers, everything is upgraded. Yes,
Don't let the boys hear you talking this serious about Jordan after they got your New Balance and Asics. Come on now.
That wave is gone. That wave, I think, is gone. We'll see. We'll see. I'm back to the roots.
I want to find a pair of these for a good price.
Hey, Rika.
It's the big slide. You had the big boot, now it's the big slide.
This is a slide on steroids. Yeah, you can walk on water. Yeah, it
What's
looks
the
like
material? Oh, it is foam.
Yeah, it's foam. These are crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, but the materials are so plush.
Yeah, and I like they got rid of those what's that, two things on the sides, like those two bulges on the sides.
Yeah.
It's
I
more
kind of
streamlined.
want the sail pair though. The sail pair is nicer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they came out in 4 colors. Yeah.
There was a couple of friends and family colors. Yeah. There was purple. Yeah, they're not bad.
This is it. This is what I call a beautiful underrated shoe.
That's the ugly duckling pack.
Yeah. This is the male version.
Yeah.
The feeling was all great, but the materials, the box, look at that.
So wooden,
Dubray. Yeah. The leather liner.
Crazy
Beautiful. The blue cubes.
I preferred the other color though, to be fair.
Do you?
Yeah.
More wearable? More wearable. But
I think so,
like
yeah.
the out there.
You want underrated? The Bait Forum.
Which
They
one?
restocked.
Oh, okay.
They restocked very recently on discount.
Yeah.
They sold out in like a day or so. They restocked them, but then they were discounted. Crazy materials.
They're kind of dope.
The box is heavy.
For real?
They come individual dust bags, and then there's like a mesh like training bag to take with you as well. It's crazy.
These are nice. You know, drag. Do it.
You have to. Getting bullied by both sides. I just noticed the full Armanier fit.
No.
Head to toe. That's nice.
You remember these ones?
The Dawn Siege?
Don't Seize. This was the best one in the pack. And they came with a hat, I think. There was a
hat, but the special box came with the hat. I do remember the hats, but I didn't know. Yeah, the blue. I like the blue one. That's a women's color.
How beautiful is this?
So good. Lawso's got them. He wore them to the kickstand event.
I know.
Yeah, I was so jealous. So jealous.
It's in good conditions.
Yeah.
Well,
for patent leather.
Yeah.
Because that was that good patent leather. You remember, he was wearing his. You couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
Whereas like the bread patent leather ones, terrible. You wear them once and it was done.
Yeah.
Well,
it's my size.
Oh, you're gonna have to get it. I need the views.
Okay, I can put it back here.
Eggplant foams, that's not something you see every day. Now, I had every intention of leaving Creased when who do I see walk in but Paolo? Everyone's favourite Italian sneakerhead. Head to toe in an Armani fit. Crazy. So we, you know, even though we'd met before, he was saying, good to meet you, but that's a terrible accent, but we had a few laughs and everything like that. And I wish I had more time, man, because the boys invited me out for lunch and everything. And if you know anything about Paolo, you know, you see the sneakers, you see all that, but it's the food too, right? But I just didn't have time. I had to get going and all that type of stuff. But I did go to Melbourne Central one more time. Too bad yourself. Only ever been to the Sydney one. This one's much bigger.
Much bigger, yeah. We have another one in Creased and Doncaster as well.
Yeah, okay. Not too bad yourself. Alright, we're off to the airport. I've had enough, let's go home. There was absolutely no purchases in the city or outlets or nothing. I couldn't even buy a hat, there was nothing I was keen on. Crazy running into Paolo though, just randomly. I was just about to leave and he was coming in, and then we got some photos and everything like that, so that was cool. But time in Melbourne is done, no pickups. It's not really the best time of year for sneakers anyway, so like around tax time, there just never is anything coming out. So I did get an RA on something, so stay tuned for that. But nothing. I was very disappointed. Oh well, let's go home. Man, like, I said this in the first video, more so with the caption that Melbourne has the best sneaker shopping. I feel like it does for a couple of reasons. You know, QV, Foot Locker, it's essentially like a destination. The Nike Melbourne Central is like a destination. The down store is Jordan store. I mean, it's part of Nike, but they call it a Jordan store. These are crazy, right? But everything is so close together. So if you're a sneakerhead, you can go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 20 stores, if not more. I probably did go to every single store. There's a bunch that didn't make the video because when I went in there, maybe it was too full, it was awkward to film, or like there wasn't really much there, whatever the case may be. But I definitely, within the CBD, I would have went to every single sneaker store, if not once, twice, whatever. And one of the craziest ones we filmed a bunch in with Polo was Creased. I've said it a million times, I'm not a fan of sneaker resellers, reselling and all that type of stuff. But when you see a store curated like that, you can't not appreciate it, 100%. And in terms of their prices, I don't really know what things are going for, but let me just say, when I gave the Shadow 2.0s to Lawso for 200 bucks, that was a steal. I think they were going for like 450 here, so maybe, I don't know. Nah, he did well, I did well, we all did well. But I gave him a steal with that one. What's crazy, when we went to Secret Sneaker Store, I've been to the one in Sydney and it's tiny, right? This one is huge in comparison. And they're spread out more, it's curated a bit better. But they had so much Cause Uniqlo stuff. And I just remember at the time, and I'm kicking myself at the time because I could have got all the Sesame Street figurines, like no problem. Could have got every t-shirt, no problem. Now they sell them for like $200. Don't get me wrong, most of them are a white t-shirt. I can't wear white, I'm an absolute grub. But I wish I got the figurines and maybe even just the tote bag that they're now selling for 200 bucks. Crazy. But this has been another episode of Creased. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your favourite stores are in Melbourne. Maybe I missed some that are outside of the CBD. We'll have to check them out. I know they just opened a Shoe Grab, I want to say, outside the CBD. So, and there's a bunch of Nike stores and stuff too. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I got heaps of stuff. We're backlogged. So there definitely will be 2 episodes this week. Peace. Wait for the toilet to stop going. I just pissed. There we go.